Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading for the month of June. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Miss Edie, and if you're returning, welcome back, guys. So much love always, and major thank yous to all of you who participated in helping provide those beautiful links that we were activating last month to give out almost 100 meals last month. Guys, I'm part of a travel club, and what's cool is each one of those links that you activate not only gives you savings on travel for the future, but also helps us provide a nourishing meal through our foundation and charity work that I do around the world. So each one of them that you activate for yourself, for your friends and family, help me, help us, help them. So it's amazing. Thank you for being a part of that. And what's cool, guys, is for the month of June, you can still enter into the draw for a free reading, 30 minutes live call with me. We'll definitely get to meet each other, talk. You can ask all the questions you want in the time frame, again, for free. So follow the first link to go to my Instagram and follow all the steps, tag your friends, get more entries. It's exciting. So we're going to get into the energy of the month of June and see where it's going to take us. We're going to start with the romance angels and Aries. A huge shout out to an awesome gentleman. I met a new reader. His name is Wolfman Experience. Check him out. He's an Aries too. There is a lot of exciting energy happening around us. So I just want to thank him because he was helping me through some stuff. So thank you, Wolfman. Huge shout out over there. And again, give you a connection with an Aries as well, because that's always exciting. So what is coming in for you guys? Let's see what's happening. We're using the romance angels. We're gonna get this rocking here. Okay, so we have waiting, worth waiting for, guys. So divine timing is at work in your love life. So if there is a time apart from someone, because I do see that, then this is all meant to happen. It's all meant to be, because you need this time apart right now. Again, we're going through what we're dealing with right now. So this is the angels are here helping you through this. There could be healing work that you need to do, or they need to do, or in order for this union to come together, the space is required because we have separation. Now again, time apart from your partners on the horizon. There could be something that is demanding them to have to leave, or you needed to leave, whatever it is that's been causing this separation. And of course, this energy of waiting. But instead of laying around hurting about it, why don't you guys do something creative, do something fun in this time, use this time wisely to heal yourself. The work that you're doing on you will be reflected in the person that you're attracting towards you. So whether or not it's this person returning to you, or perhaps during the separation, you're really coming into wholeness with who you are and really being able to channel that new energy and bring that forward. Now, for others of you, I'm seeing a couple different versions here. So someone new can be coming towards you that has been worth the wait. Or for others of you, during the separation, you realized who your person is and you're really excited to get together with them, because then the next card is the honeymoon. Now, the honeymoon says enjoy the time of enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. We're talking about holidays with all the travel that I do, but this for you guys is an opportunity. Maybe Italy resonates. Maybe for some of you, you were planning on going on your honeymoon, and now that things are slowly starting to open up, maybe you'll be able to take that, or you're making those plans. And this could also just be asking you to spend that time alone with that special someone, rekindle that fire, have that little romance and that alone time together, because we also have retreat. Now, for some of you, you could have gotten married and there may be a time of separation, or you went through a separation and now you're using this time to rekindle that flame in your marriage, even for some of you. But the retreat here, because they're in wedding clothes and we are talking about honeymoon, it's about moving into this new phase of growth, of health, of this beautiful balance in terms of your relationship. And it's time to disconnect from the world. So with separation, I feel like for some of you, if you have been separated from your person, then this is also asking you to really spend that time together and truly just disconnect and enjoy the time of the two, and honor that space that you need in order to have that growth for the relationship, in order for things to go. For others of you, you could be meeting someone new and you're going through that fun honeymoon period where you are spending a lot of time alone, really getting to know each other. Things could be moving very quickly as well. We're going to use the Lovers Oracles, see what messages we have for you in your love life. Here we go. We have a couple coming out. And everything, I always say this too, everything happens for a reason. And Aries, if you've been with me for a while, there's a lot of stuff that we're dealing with, especially right now with all the retrogrades going on. But what's exciting is on the 15th, Venus is going back direct. So if there was a separation, or you took a time apart, or whatever had to happen the way it had to happen, you're gonna see why. Now, of course, if some things didn't work out with certain people, that cycle is also bringing new towards you. And now that everything is going back into direct, we're gonna have all that fun fun energy, that love, that person's returning, that spark, that passion, all those fun energies are coming towards you. Oh my gosh, guys, they're like all over the place. There's so much energy here today. I love it. I see a couple keepers. We're definitely gonna keep some of these. I'm gonna get one more for you. Perfect. Awesome. So let's get started. It's always fun when you try to shuffle hearts. You never know what you're gonna get here. Okay, one sec, guys. I'm a little OCD sometimes, so we gotta get that going. Okay, first one is imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. Create room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Really focusing on that. So I feel like for some of you, if you were kind of sad and down, it happens. We go through that loneliness, we go through that separation when we really realize, okay, is this really the person I want? Is this the person I'm missing? Is this the situation I'm needing in my life? For others of you as well, this is also bringing new opportunities in. So when those branches are looking kind of empty, we want to have new light and life come towards them. Now we also have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life, and through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So for some of you, if you've been waiting for a really long time and you've been separated from someone and you're kind of realizing how strong you feel for them and how much they're on your mind, this can also be showing you through your angels, through your guides, whatever system of belief you have, that they are leading you towards this to show this. You're both feeling this. Now, of course, that distance or time apart could be necessary, but things are going to start coming back into union where even your angels just want you to know that, like, whatever it is, we're going to get through this. If you had some kind of loss or separation in terms of an actual disconnection, then everything will come towards a better, like, if you didn't really know if this connection was what it was, or maybe you didn't see it for what it was, then that is going to be revealed to you. The blessing of it will be the understanding, and worth the wait is what is the whole purpose of why you went through it. Look inside yourself here as well. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, right? And during separation, we kind of see a lot of behaviors that we project. Are we projecting abandonment issues? Are we projecting neediness? What are the different things that are coming out? This can also show us some of our own toxic tendencies. Things are revving up here. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of learning how you are, right? During the separation and isolation, we got to kind of see how we're interacting, what we do, what we like, what we don't like. And I feel like this is also helping you connect with the person. Maybe they said some things before and now you're like, oh yeah, maybe they're kind of right. Or maybe previous relationships have taught you different lessons that now you're becoming aware of because you're kind of seeing how you are. And spending that time with yourself is very powerful, but you have the opportunity for freedom. There is nothing stopping you, and the path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like for some of you, if you're worried about the distance and the time apart and whatever, reach out. There could be an opportunity to have a new beginning. And remember, we were talking about seeing things all bleak and gloomy and then now looking at it from another perspective. We've had this recently with a lot of energies of coming out of that negative low vibration, right? Well, this is that scarcity mindset, that lack mindset. They're not around, I'm missing them. But if you turn it around and know that everything is going to change, and you start changing your perception of your situation, especially when you start fixing the things inside, your inner world is reflected in your outer world. So that freedom is your choice if you choose to see things on the brighter side. I know unicorns and rainbows, but still choosing to see things from that perspective and allowing that faith will free you, will bring that beautiful energy towards you. And trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, you're separated, or there's distance, or you can't do anything about it. The current circumstance we find ourselves in is causing us to be isolated. Whatever it could be doing in your circumstance that it's making you feel that way, you just have to allow, trust, surrender, give it to the angels. Whatever faith you believe in, pray. If you don't pray before, ask for Archangel Michael's protection, whatever it is that you need. Here we have the Crystal Tarot Vision to clarify what is coming towards you for the month of June. We've had some pretty exciting readings. I am definitely seeing you guys getting over a heartbreak, though, whatever that is, for sure. Here we have some more energy coming in. A lot of stuff, yeah, you're kind of stuck. You're healing and learning a lot of major lessons, Aries, and this is so powerful, but it always has positive energy that comes through it, right? Through turmoil, a great blessing is revealed. You will see, and things that you, like, for example, worth the wait, you're not going to understand what it is if we got everything we wanted easy, we wouldn't appreciate it, right? So if you had to go through things the hard way, it's gonna help bring you into alignment with your higher self. It's gonna teach you those lessons that you needed to learn. Why? Because that's the whole point of the human experience. Okay, so I feel like, here we go, Four of Swords. Four of Swords talking about that healing, taking that time out, taking that energy of really releasing all those old pains, those heartbreaks, those past traumas that could have happened, whatever it is, especially if it's in the connection, or maybe just other situations that you found yourself in, and you're learning those lessons and you're receiving that clarity, and you're taking this time out, as you should, to recollect yourself, to let those old energies transform them, switch them out, creating room for that new possibility, right? Letting it go. Imagine it all dissolving. What dissolves? The snow, like the one she's laying on. So I feel like for some of us, it's about letting all that stuff fall away. Then Eight of Swords, get out of your head. You're feeling kind of trapped. You know, of course, if you're dealing with this stuff, it's very easy to get in there. Like the ravens are pulling these strings, and once they take off, they're gone. And I feel like for some of you, you could be carrying and holding on to some stuff that doesn't need to be here. And again, looking inside yourself, this is stuff that you're kind of trapped within you. You could be keeping that old mindset that needs to be changed. Again, when we were talking about that scarcity mindset, don't focus on that loneliness. Don't focus on what isn't around you, you know, that lack. I mean, look at all this abundance, this beautiful forest, all that beautiful energy here, especially with the rainbow too. Like this is those blessings and wishes that you want. And all of that is a free choice for you to choose if you're ready to. But you can't find that freedom if you keep dwelling on that energy. I mean, look at the difference even in the pictures, right? So this is something that you're gonna have to learn and seek that inner path and guidance in order to release yourself, to free yourself from it. Because all that happens is they drop those little things, and all those little bounded ties and connections are let go. So bless and release, let them go, and look at a new direction. Three of Wands, she's here sitting at the top of the hill here, looking out on this new path, looking into her crystal, seeing a whole new vision, a whole new outcome. So here you are with your beautiful little dragon and lion, just taming all these beautiful energies. You're protected, you're guarded, you're watched over, you have everything around you. And not only does this talk about waiting for things to come in, because you can see the path ahead, you see what's moving towards you, but this is also for you to see where you're going. And you got mountains in the back there, you got a whole new horizon, the sun is rising, so whatever, whole new horizon and sun is rising, I like that. So there's a lot of good energy coming towards you, a lot of plans that you are wanting, those visions that you set out there, the light is shining out. And that is you, that is your freedom, that is what you're allowing yourself to do. And when you put that out there, that's gonna be like that beacon of light, you know, that's going to attract what you're attracting. So what you're putting out, like attracts like, right? So you want to make sure that you heal all those things that don't need to be there anymore, learning all that stuff through the separation, having that trust and faith that things will improve. You know what you want, and you want that to come towards you, or you want to start moving towards that. And then here's the Ace of Cups, this beautiful fulfillment. This could be that self-love too, truly giving to yourself what it is that you're seeking. At the end of the day, that's what they always say, is hold the mirror up to you and reflect that love on yourself that you're wishing from another. Because once you give it to yourself, and in this deck it's overflowing, look at all this beautiful energy with the lotus, with the dragonflies, which talk about transformation. This could be also communication from your guides and divine here to let you know that you are going through such a big change, and it's going to be so worth it, right? Worth the wait here, also confirming that. But lilies in the ponds, they grow through the muck and the dirt and all that hardship and darkness. And when they come to the surface and they emerge, they're so beautiful. So it's just letting you know that whatever transformation you're going through, the phases of the moon on the cup here too, we're going through major cycles, and it's okay. Even the mood, yeah, a lot of things are changing, but the moon is shedding as well and gaining. So you could be going through a lot of stuff that you need to lose in order to gain the new, and I love that. That's a beautiful energy. Six of Pentacles here also, but in this one, it's also not just talking about like that soulmate energy. Here again, small moon, right? So a new beginning here. But for many of you, this is also talking about reminiscing, letting go of those old things. Some of you might even be leaving that pond. You might be leaving home, you might be traveling, you might be going somewhere else. This is also that part of you where you're releasing those old memories of yourself, the old life that you had, maybe those old stories that you were telling yourself, that old mindset you had, that has to be let go and left behind. You deserve it. You need to let this go. For some of you, I feel like there's a lot of stuff coming coming towards you. You could be feeling that heartbreak and separation, and someone is really wanting to have this vision with you. Of course, the fire energy here can be you. Air energy can be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but you got the cups here too, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. But we also have the Six of Cups with that Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy too. But this to me is about this evolution of yourself, letting go of your old self. You have to let the old die for the new to grow, just like the seasons of everything as we were talking about. And that's what's going to bring you into the Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, of course, this can be, of course, an earth energy too. You could be dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But this is like, you're going through such a massive transformation. And I feel like because you're doing all this inner work, you're attracting someone who is also equally similar to you, someone who is able to grow with you, someone who has that security and stability. This, again, that earth energy talks about growth, exponential expansion, of course, too. I mean, we were talking about the tree here, right? So if this is you and you were going through a really tough time and things were looking a little bleak, maybe finances, maybe whatever, because to me, earth always symbolizes material. And then we're looking at this beautiful blooming tree, and look at this goddess energy, like crystals and this energy to me, you know, diamonds and crystals are formed through pressure. So if you're feeling the pressure right now, it's because you're becoming your version. The things you're going through, you need to be in this another level, and not everything can come with you. Some journeys are meant to be on their own. So this beautiful energy is giving you that stability, that security, really sitting in your power. Of course, having that beautiful energy is what's bringing this towards you. So I feel like for many of you, the Seven of Swords at the end here is also talking about like cutting your losses. So I feel like for some of you, if there's still things that you're holding on to that you maybe don't need to, and that could be that mindset, that could be the stuff that is like basically robbing you of the potential of having this beautiful happiness and bliss. It might be in the connection, this could be ego, this could be a lot of different things, but in this energy too, it's like you're both kind of, there's like this, like the betrayal here too could be part of the lack of expression or that separation, and you're kind of just letting all that negative energy. So you need to dissolve that. That needs to end. Again, with the snow here, I feel like there's things that you're going to be finding out. This can of course talk about betrayal. It can talk about all that other stuff and lies, but I feel like whatever it is that you went through, that deception actually kind of helped you. So again, if you accept it for what it is, you can't be angry. You have to release all that stuff. When you accept whatever it was for what it was, then you can move forward. And for some of you, if you're wanting that with that person, then now you're aware, now you know, now you're learning. For others of you, if you're done with that situation and you're cutting it out, because the Knight of Swords flew right out over worth the wait, so something is going to be coming in quickly when you release that. That to me is letting me know that this energy wants to move in, and it wants to move in fast. And the Five of Pentacles fell out upside down, which to me talks about like, you know, you're coming out of the cold. And I like that because look at how empty those trees are here too. So I'm going to explain these a little bit more in a second. I got a couple of jumpers running out here because we've got a lot of energy that wants to talk to you guys today. Oh, I love this. Yeah, a little bit of betrayal here, Aries. What happened? I want to know, but this is what's going on. If you are leaving a situation, or you have been single for a while or separated or whatever this connection is, there was a betrayal, there was a hurt, there could have been lies in situations, but I'm going to tell you this. So whatever it is, the truth you found out, this communication could have been straightforward, could have been whatever. This person could be moving towards you again. You're wanting to move away from all that. You're wanting to understand things. You're wanting to move into a nicer energy, have a new beginning with the honeymoon here too. So this Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords energy here, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, quick communication, something like this is a determined knight. He wants to come in and change this, bring this information in. Again, like the Five of Pentacles, when I was talking about that, this is what it's reminding me of again, those empty trees. But what's beautiful here is when you accept the situation, right? We had the trust card here, accept it for what it is. Now in this deck, this is also meaning like no matter what your circumstances, they're still happy because they have each other. No matter what is going on and what is missing and what is not there, they're not focusing on the lack, they're focusing on the love between them. Whether it's a mother and a child, you could have a child or they have a child, however this relates to your situation. But this also just talks about coming in out of the cold. Some of you could be getting better after illness, or someone could be getting ill, and that could have caused the separation because you needed to be separated. I can't use certain words, so you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, but there's this judgment here, and now this judgment is helping you to make this decision. Now, judgment always talks about a resurrection or letting something end. So for some of you, if you are ending a cycle and you got left behind, or they decided to move on, or you decided to move on, the separation, things could be moving quickly towards this, and you could be resolving this issue, or for others of you, you could be resolving and moving forward. Either way, there's heartbreak, right? Libra energy here with this one. Of course, the fairies are all here to help you have this new beginning, but there's something that, because I'm seeing the horn, to me it's a sound. You could be hearing something that is really going to resonate with you, whether it's through readings, whether it's through music, whether it's through messages that the divine is trying to give you, and it's going to help guide you. So play close attention. I feel like some of you are missing some signals and signs that your guides are trying to give you here, and I feel like they just want to help you through this. Now, this can be, of course, grieving the loss. This can be that separation, that heartbreak, but we did have the Six of Cups, which talks about letting go of the past. So for many of you, these are just also growing pains. It can be something as simple as that. Look at all the roses coming out over that stone. Maybe you're mourning the old way. Maybe you're mourning your past. There could be something here, but it needs to be let go. For others of you, it's the heartbreak. Whatever that deception was, I'm sorry. It sucks. It does feel really heavy. A little bit of lies and betrayal here. Whatever it was, it might not be major. It could just be something simple. Maybe they weren't honest about their finances. Let's not get too crazy with what it could be. But there are stuff that is coming through, and I feel like maybe even the situation, if you did slightly overreact to any way, then it's kind of asking you to re-examine that, right? Because this is part of it. Now, of course, some of you, maybe you weren't listening to your intuition, and that's part of why you got hurt too. So it's also asking you to make the judgment of what is truly right for you, because you need to heal. We did have the Four of Swords already, which talks about that time out to have that healing, because you don't want to be betrayed again. You don't want to receive this. Now, this person might have been deceptive, but that just might also mean that they weren't the right person for you, okay? So don't focus on that. Six of Wands, though, having that victory, standing tall. I feel like for some of you, especially if you've gone through this energy, it's tough. It's hard, but then you're coming out here in this beautiful power. So for some of you, you're really using this time right now with your Aries energy right here all over it. And this is also a Sagittarius or a Leo, but you could definitely be really gaining your power, your confidence, standing on top of that rock, and you claim your land, and you're looking out there like aware of what is coming towards you. So you kind of have like a full view of everything, again, seeing things from the top, knowing the truth. Now you understand you don't want to go through that, and whether it is through the separation that was needed in this connection, or that separation that was needed in order for you to move away, whether it's a karmic or whatever other situation it is, because we do have the World card. So I feel like for some of you, getting back that power, getting back that stability, getting back that passion and that desire for life, and breaking into this whole new cycle. Now again, this is that earth energy with the World here, talking about that transformation. The Lily, again, guys, you guys are emerging from a really dark time, and I understand that. This could have been a heartbreak that you've been dealing with for a long time, or maybe there's been a lot of betrayal, or maybe you just have history of having toxic cycles, and for some of you, you're realizing this and really trying to make that transformation. Now, of course, if you've ended all those toxic cycles and you've gone through all that healing, this can be someone new that's coming in to have this victory with you, to have this new cycle with you, to grow. Could be earth energy, of course, with the fire energy here too. Very passionate, very great potential for growth together in that sense. But for you, you're going through the transformation with all these butterflies here, really standing in that beautiful energy and really coming into wholeness with yourself, really getting into that beautiful, maybe even meditating, maybe even doing stuff. I mean, I'm always playing frequency therapy for you, and I got tons of playlists, so definitely check them out. If they help, perfect. And then share that too. So here's all this beautiful vibes that you're trying to have this transformation to get in the stability. Again, the symbol talks about throat chakra. So for some of you, there's an expression that's needed. For others of you, you need to grow, and by growing, you need to let go. And I love how even the lion's adorned with this victory. So I feel like whatever it was that you went through, you needed this to be who you are today, and it's going to be part of this beautiful part. So just trust it. Allow things to unfold as they're meant to. Let people walk out of your life. With all these retrogrades, that was the purpose, for us to see the greater picture. We've been trapped in all this illusion and confusion, and that is okay. okay, because at the end of the day, you kind of rode the cycle. Now that Venus is coming back, you're going to start seeing things. Those exes could have came back to bring back those old reminders. We could have been tested. Maybe some of us didn't have the best choices, but now you know for sure, and now you understand that, and that is awesome. And then you're standing in this King of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that you could be dealing with. But if it's you, then you're kind of standing there like totally aware of what it is you want. You know what you don't want, and you're ready to cut somebody if you need to out of your life. And that is exactly what it is. He's holding a double-edged sword, totally aware, you're in control, you're in full power. And that power though, like this is that discernment, that energy, that quick, like whatever, you could be dealing with someone like this too, so you know, like they're methodical, they're very thoughtful, they have things planned out, they see things for what it is, very transparent at the same time, good communicator, but also someone who knows exactly what they want and they're not afraid to get it. And I feel like when you're following those desires and passions and you have this attitude, I feel like the two of you are going to see eye to eye, and that is why the Two of Cups is here, because you're starting this new cycle, right? Someone who shares this with you, and of course they're pouring from cup to cup, someone who fulfills you emotionally. So even though there's different energies here, this could be different people who all of a sudden want to offer this towards you because they see this new cycle and new energy emerging from you. And when you are releasing that and emitting that beautiful transmission, that's what's attracting this person towards you. Not just the physical attraction, but also the mental attraction, because you want to have someone who, depending on what you're connecting for, of course you want that physical side, but you want to have those conversations. You want to have that connection. And then we have all the elements, actually, technically, with the water, fire, and air, and the pentacles. So it's that stability. It's all that beautiful consistency of having that full rounded person. So someone that you're able to go into the water with and have this new cycle and this new beginning. And here they're pouring the cups back and forth. We have the two dragonflies. I feel like you could both be going through these different transformations, and with the full moon here too, this could be part of a cycle, this could be part of a manifestation, this could be something you were trying to bring towards you. But to have this beautiful cycle of the two of you having this time together, this connection is definitely worth the wait. So if things have to fall away, allow them to leave, allow them to go, make space for this. And if this is someone returning for you, then you need to heal and let go of any of that resentment from the past and have a new cycle, a new beginning. But you're the one who's in choice, and you have the choice to trust and allow the situation to unfold as it's meant to, and be in this beautiful energy to have that victory within yourself so that you can have it in your environment as well. I love you guys so much. Let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to like, comment, and share where you're watching from. I love to hear from all of you, and don't forget to check out all the other videos and see which ones resonate. Don't focus on the dates, just focus on the titles. And of course, guys, take one of those links to help us feed the families. Let's hit 200 this month. And of course, don't forget to enter for the free draw for a free reading with me. Love and light always. God bless you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.